Welcome to NWA Smoky Mountain TV. I'm your host, Matt Rhodes. Not only am I your gracious host, I am now the executive producer of NWA Smoky Mountain TV. And if you were at the Civic Auditorium this past Saturday night at the 7th Annual Collision Course, you've seen a lot of things. You've seen a lot of great things. You've seen the truth was revealed, and you also found out with Robbie Cassidy out of commission, I am now in charge of things here at NWA Smoky Mountain. And what that means is all the BS is going to stop. I'm going to put a stop to it, and things are going to go my way here at NWA Smoky Mountain. Things are going to get bigger, better with NWA Smoky Mountain now that I'm in charge as the executive producer of this program. But you know, the truth was revealed this past Saturday night, and it was a shock to the stinking wrestling fans of Kingsport, Tennessee. It wasn't a shock to me. It wasn't a shock to my good friend Brandon Cox, or also Tony the Dragon Givens, who you'll hear from later on in this program. The truth was revealed. Fans were crying. People were up out of their seats. People were mad. Well, guess what? The Illuminati is here. And we're not going to stop until we're at the top of professional wrestling. Not only NWA Smoky Mountain, SSW, but the entire wrestling world. Now, right now we're going to take you back to this past Saturday night to the 7th Annual Collision Course, and we're going to show you some of what transpired during the main event. But if you want to see what fully happened, go to NWASmokyMountain.com and break out your wallet, break out some Met Molded money, and buy the DVD if you want to see the rest. Trust me, you may not like me, but you want to buy the DVD. It's really worth it right now. Let's go take a look at the footage. And let's take a look at what happened this past Saturday night collision course.
He pinned him.
Yes!
Didn't need a mystery opponent. Didn't make it.
Oh, wow. What a move by Tony Givens. What a move. Yeah, there's the winner. There you go.
How about that?
Wait
a minute now. We're not finished.
Some extracurricular activities here, boys.
Bo James going right after Jeff Baker, Chris Richards, and meeting of the minds there. Brought both of them a little bit closer. Ringing the bell here, trying to signal that it's over with. And
and now Jeff getting out of the ring.
What a great victory for the team of.
What a great win, yeah.
The King of Kingsport.
Way to go, guys.
Handsome Bo James,
Tony Givens right there.
And the Tony the Dragon Givens and
what the hell?
Wait a minute! What? What? Tony, what are you doing?
What the hell is this, Michael?
I don't understand this, Matt
What's
Rhodes
going
and
on?
Tony Givens is.
Michael Sutherland?
I don't get this at all. What has brought this on? Tony Givens taking a pair of nunchucks.
Tony, what is wrong with Tony, man?
I don't get this.
What the hell is the matter with you, Givens?
Robbie Cassidy was the first man to.
What's wrong?
Tony Givens turned his back here on his best friend Robbie Cassidy. Bo James being choked out over here.
Oh man!
With Jeff Baker and
really, come on!
Look at the faces on the fans here at the Civic Auditorium. They're stunned. They're shocked. As am I. Oh, wait a minute. Misty James out. He's got Rob Knight. Look at this. Wait just a minute now. Chris Richards. He's got Misty James. He got her by the hair of the head, and Tony Givens just kicked her brains out. He just kicked her lights out. Tony Givens. Misty James. Bo James was Tony Givens' mentor in the wrestling industry. I don't get it. We're ringing the bell out here. I don't.
What that?
You go up there, Matt. I guarantee if they're attacking anybody.
What the hell is Brandon Cox doing? What's he doing?
He's a referee. What? I don't get this. Tony Givens gotten in the head of a referee, Brandon Cox. Here comes Matt Rhodes in the ring. Matt Rhodes going to try to stop something here. He's fixing to get hurt, and well, now he's going to, maybe he can talk some sense into him, but I think it's a little bit too late. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Matt Rhodes, I've been sitting out here calling the action with Matt Rhodes all night at Collision Course 7, and Matt Rhodes he's stomping on Robbie Cassidy. I don't get it. Now look at Misty James is catching, kicks her to the outside here. Misty James is worse for wear. Bo James is in bad shape. What's his shirt say? What's his shirt say? I don't understand this. Matt Rhodes, he's in the ring. He thinks he's somebody. Tony Gibbons now firing away on the King of Kingsport. What is it? Everybody put on these shirts. Put it on these shirts. It says the Illuminati on them. What does that mean? The Illuminati. What is that? Look at Matt Rhodes choking the King of Kingsport, Bo James. Folks, I've been calling wrestling action. I can't wait to hear this.
This should come as absolutely no surprise to anybody here. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. It was 2 years ago at this very event that this man right here turned, shut your mouth!
Good Lord. These fans supported you,
It was
Tony
2
Gibbons.
years ago that he turned his back on me. And it's okay, because I guess a handshake and a hug fixes everything, doesn't it? And I'm not even going to talk about him. October 2008, the biggest week of my life. He knew I had a bad knee. He took that boot off. He hit me in the knee. You turned your back on me too. You think that a handshake and a hug fixes that? Hell no, it doesn't. Right now, I'm going to tell you who the biggest turncoats of them all are. That is absolutely each and every one of you.
Tony Gibbons, no.
Fans, wrestling fans are the biggest turncoats in the world. As long as you're winning matches, it's okay. As long as you're shaking hands, it's okay. As long as you're signing autographs, it's okay. But maybe sometimes I don't want to sign your damn autograph. Maybe sometimes I don't want to hug your damn kid. And maybe sometimes I don't want to come to this ring and hug you nasty women.
Oh, Lord. I'm not believing what I'm hearing
But all
here.
of a sudden, as soon as something goes wrong, you people are the first to sit behind the keyboard and talk and say things that you wouldn't dare say to my face. Because when you come to me, it's, oh, Tony, we love you. Oh, Tony, you're the best. Then you get behind your damn keyboards and you talk your trash. And let me tell you what the biggest crop of crack is. Let me tell you right now, the biggest load of crap in this world is the concept of friendship. This man right here, he's no friend. This man right here, I don't care how long I've known him, he's no friend either. And none of you are ever or will ever be my friend.
Oh, good Lord, Misty James.
Are these men my friends? Hell no, they're not. There's no such thing as friends. The only difference between these men and each and every one of you and these two pieces of crap laying in the ring, they won't stab me in the back. They're men. They will look me face to face and they will put the dagger right between my eyes. These are my new associates. This is where the power lies. You see, let me explain here. We've got the man with all the power right here, Matt Rhodes, the new executive producer. We've got the senior official. Hey, Matt, now that you're in charge, since Robbie Cassidy's out of commission, are you going to fire the senior official for what he did here tonight?
Hell no.
I didn't think so. Are you going to fine us for what we did tonight?
Hell no.
You see, fans, and I use that term loosely, because to me, you're nothing but dollar signs. You're all just customers. No fans here.
Wow.
You see, he who holds the power controls it all. And if you think, if there is anybody in this building that truly believes they can stop us, well, too bad about their damn luck.
Wait a minute, we've got some music playing here. And we've already heard that music once tonight, but here he is, John Hawkins. He was good. Now I realize why Matt Rhodes turned his microphone off. John Hawkins was just about to reveal what the truth really was here in NWA Smoky Mountain. Here comes Mr. Bolo. John Hawkins doesn't travel alone, that's for sure. But Matt Rhodes turned his microphone off, claiming we didn't have any more time. Oh, buddy. Folks of the Mountain Empire, they recognize this guy. And it's been some time since we've seen him. John Hawkins Promotions may be back in full force tonight. Big Steve Fury, Mr. Bolo, and look at the look on the faces of the members of the Illuminati in the ring. Oh my, this is going to be a collision course that the fans and the wrestling world is not going to forget, that's for sure. John Hawkins said he had something to say, and he was going to let everybody know who was behind all of this. We found out, and the fans found out the hard way. Tony the Dragon Gibbons, the mastermind behind all of this. He's got the executive television producer in his hip pocket. He's got the senior official in his hip pocket. Steve Fury, Mr. Bolo coming up. And look at this, Chris Richards knows Steve Fury very, very well. Ooh, former KMF Incorporated, I'm telling you.
Gotta say, I love watching that footage. I've seen it about 1,000,000 times, but it never gets old. It was shocking. People were upset. People were crying. But you know what? I don't care. Neither the rest of the Illuminati, for that matter. We heard from Tony the Dragon Gibbons. He talked about how for the past 2 years, we have been conspiring to get Bo James and Robbie Cassidy back for what they did to us. Well, later on in this program, we're going to hear from the 28-year-old Model City icon, the suntan Superman, the ladies' milk chocolate magic, Mr. Goodbar, whatever you want to call him. He'll be along later on in the broadcast, along with the controversial senior referee, Brandon Cox. Now, whether Brandon will have that deadly bullwhip with him, it remains to be seen. They'll be along later in the broadcast. But you know what? I still have a job to do, and if I don't do it, well, the board of directors have told me they're going to fire me. So that's not going to happen because I'm going to be on this program for a long time. Let's talk about some upcoming dates coming up here. For NWA Smoky Mountain and Southern States Wrestling, you can catch all the stars of SSW at NWA Smoky Mountain, Bluff City, Tennessee, Saturday night, June the 10th. Hickory Tree Volunteer Fire Department. It's been a long time since professional wrestling has been in the Hickory Tree community of Bluff City, Tennessee. It's coming back. SSW. We're going to have a huge main event for the television title as the powerhouse Ray Idol defends the title against Illuminati member and strong style redneck Chris Richards. Now I'll make a prediction there. I predict a new television champion will be crowned in the strong style redneck Chris Richards. We're also going to see Bo James in action as he goes one-on-one against Frank the Tank Parker alongside James McCone. Plus, we're going to see Tony the Dragon Givens, yes, against the Army Specialist Jeff Conley in a one-on-one contest. Plus, Misty James will be in action. Hickory Tree Volunteer Fire Department, Bluff City, Tennessee, Saturday night, June the 10th. Now, coming up this Saturday night, June the 4th, new Kingsport Armed Forces Center, Mount Carmel, Tennessee, just a mile down the road from the old National Guard Armory in the Allendale community, is going to be a huge night for SSW, the Super Summer Sizzler. We're going to see a great night of wrestling action as Bo James teams up with Rock and Roll Express Ricky Morton to take on Big Steve Flynn and Dan Costa for the SSW Tag Team Championships. It's going to be a great night. Plus the Illuminati. Yes, the Illuminati. That includes myself and all the other members that you've seen earlier in the broadcast will be there. We will lower our standards and come to the National Guard Armory, the new Armed Forces Center, to make an impact, if you will. If we didn't make one the other night for you, we're going to make one this Saturday night at the new Armed Forces Center. The Illuminati will be in the house, and trust me, that's worth the price of admission alone. Now, we have to be fair here on this program, and as much as I'd like to take up this whole program telling you how great the Illuminati and Tony Givens and Chris Richards is, we all know how great they are, we have to allow time for, yes, John Hawkins. Now, he's only been back for about a week, and he's already gone under my skin, but got to be fair. And right now, John Hawkins is standing by with words on what happened to him at the Kingsport Civic Auditorium this past Saturday.
You know, for weeks leading up to this past weekend, I was saying the truth will be revealed. Everywhere you looked, the truth will be revealed. When I walked out, first of the night, exactly what I told the fans. Ever since I started in this business, well over 10 years ago, anything I said, it happened. Now, a lot of times it wasn't what people liked. A lot of times it had something to do with, you know, some fan favorite over here. The thing was with us, with JHP, we got the job done. And for the past 2 years, anytime somebody's seen me, it's been all smiles and handshakes and, you know, just letting you know about Haunted South or what we're doing. Until I started seeing my friends dropping like flies. I started seeing people that I grew up in the business with disappearing. I started seeing a change in people that I brought into the business. I started seeing a cockiness and an arrogant air about everything they did. I started smelling something that just wasn't right. So the connections that I have left in the wrestling business, I had to go and search for. And that little passion that remained in my heart started beating and going through the vessels and going through the veins through my entire body. Because there's something left in me, just like it was always there. And it's beating inside my heart. Tony Givens, Illuminati, everybody's seen what happened last week. When you turn your back on the fans, you turn your back on your friends, you say there's no friendships in professional wrestling. Well, you may be right. You may be right about that. Because after what you did to so many people, I had to go call my people, I don't want to say friends because there's no friends, right? Well, maybe you're wrong, Tony. Maybe you're wrong, because when Big Steve Fury came out, that was friendship. That wasn't business. That wasn't money. When Mr. Bolo came out, that wasn't money. That wasn't anything. There wasn't a contract from the NWA on the table. There was nothing but friendship and having my back and having the people's back. Now, I haven't always been the guy that everybody wanted to cheer for, and that's not what this is about. That's not what this is about at all. This is about corruption. This is about Matt Rhodes, a guy that I started in this business, putting up rings, turning out to be, oh yeah, the greatest announcer in the area, maybe in the history of the area. But what is he also? He's also a yellow coward that wants to come into the ring and put on a little t-shirt that says Illuminati. I said this went high, I said this went deep, and it does. We haven't even seen everywhere this reaches yet. Brandon Cox, head official. Yeah, it's real convenient, isn't it? We don't know where it goes yet. But I'll tell you something else. You don't know what is left for JHP. Big Steve Fury coming out, that's not it. That's not all my friends, baby. All the people that has been left in the wake of the Illuminati. You don't know who's coming back. You don't know who's going to come through that curtain when you hear those chords of my music hit. Let me tell you right now. Before this is done, I will be there every time there's an NWA event. Anytime you see the poster, you better come out, because you never know who you're going to see with me. And I guarantee you this, before all this is done, John Hawkins is back, and I'm bringing hell with me.
Last Saturday, everybody saw it, Brandon. The truth was revealed. Everybody's telling me all week long. Tony Givens, you turned your back on us. You turned your back on the people. All week long, I've got hate mail. I've got fans challenging me to matches. I've got people telling me they hope that I die. Can you believe these people, after everything I've done for them? Wake up, people. I didn't turn my back on you. You turned your back on me. Everybody out there, when you claim to be a wrestling fan, you have your favorites, and you have the guys that you love to watch. But the minute those people do something that you don't like, or you don't agree with, or maybe they don't want to sign your autograph, or maybe you realize they're not the nice person that you think they are, they're not perfect. Maybe when you realize they don't have flaws, you turn your back on them. Because that's how you people are. You people aren't fans. You people are leeches. You want to live vicariously through somebody, so you watch them on television and you latch on to them. And you think, oh God, he's so great. Tony Givens is so fantastic. He's so awesome. Well, listen, I'm not perfect. I don't want you people to leech on to me anymore. You're done using me. You've used me for the last time. Just like Bo James and just like Robbie Casty. See, like I said, there's no such thing as friendship. What people think friends are, it's two people that are thrown together in a situation and they use each other. And then, when one of them's done using the other one, they stab them in the back. Well, you know what? Nobody's going to stab me in the back, because I don't have friends anymore. John Hawkins, you take your friends. You know what your friends will get you? Your friends and 50 cents might get you a cup of coffee. I don't know what has inflation going on coffee these days, Brandon. Horrible. Horrible. Ain't going to get you nothing. Friendship means nothing. It's all about the Illuminati now. It's all about the power. This is where the power lies. For the last 2 years, I've planned, plotted, and conspired with Chris Richards, Rob Knight, Matt Rhodes, and the senior official Brandon Cox to get revenge. Revenge on people that have wronged me. And you know what? They wronged the fans too. You people don't see that, do you? All you see is Tony Givens is the bad guy. Well, you wanted the bad guy? The bad guy's right here. Be careful what you wish for, people, because you just might get it. And Brandon, I saw you out there. Took Bo James' whip. What happened? Where's that whip at right now?
The whip's in a special place, somewhere Bo James will never find it.
Where's it at, huh?
The gym.
The gym! Yeah, he's never going to find it there.
In all serious note, Bo James, over the years, you've kicked me. You've tried to put me out of the wrestling business. You threw fire in my face. I went 2 months but could not see out of my eye. So Bo James, I took your whip. You're not getting it back. If you want it back, all you gotta do is come find me. I'll be right here. You gotta come through this and come through me because I'm the best in the whole reffing world.
June 4th, Kingsport, Tennessee. Excuse me, Mount Carmel, that's right. Right off the road, Mount Carmel. You know, Kingsport, I lived here my whole life. People here worship me in Kingsport. And you know, for years I kind of felt some empathy for these people. Now I understand why they worship me. They want to live vicariously through me. I can't blame them. But Mount Carmel, that's a whole different story. Just, you know, it's just 1 mile up the road from the old National Guard Army. It's the new Armed Forces Center. But just 1 mile makes a difference because those people in Hawkins County, they ain't looking too good, Brandon. They ain't looking too good. But we're going to come see you in Mount Carmel Saturday, June 4th. Illuminati's coming to pay your visit. And we're taking over. We're taking over Mount Carmel, Kingsport, the Tri-Cities, the Mountain Empire, and the entire National Wrestling Alliance. Because he who holds the power rules the world.
There you hear from the Model City icon, Tony Gibbons. And yes, the senior referee as well, Brandon Cox. And Bo James, you've been hiding behind that bullwhip for the past 2.5 years. Well, guess what? You don't have it now. Brandon Cox has that thing and you're not going to ever find it. It's a deadly weapon. You've took many people out of this business with that bullwhip. And I've also been on the receiving end of your wrath, Bo James. And I tell you what, you're going to get what's coming to you. If the big business army don't take you out June the 10th at Hickory Tree Volunteer Fire Department when you face Frank the Tank Parker, or if Steve Flynn and Dan Costa don't get you this Saturday night when you team up with Ricky Morton in a tag team match, the Illuminati will get you. You don't know when, you don't know where. The Illuminati will get you somewhere down the line, whether it be one of us or whether it be all of us. The Illuminati is going to be there June the 10th. They're going to be there this Saturday night at the new Armed Forces Center in Kingsport, Tennessee. And we're coming to make an impact. Now, wrestling fans, next week here on NWA Smoky Mountain TV, we're going to take a special in-depth look at how this 2-year plan came about. We're going to show you piece by piece exactly what happened to cause what happened this past Saturday night at Collision Course 7. It's all the time we have for today here on NWA Smoky Mountain TV. Thanks for joining us as always. I'm your host and executive producer and commissioner of NWA Smoky Mountain, Matt Rhodes, the man with the power. And we'll see you next week, NWA Smoky Mountain TV.